Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm really excited to finally be able to do a video on kanji. Now that my big whiteboard sticker is got here, for my teacher colleagues I did put a link in the description, but this is my first day using it so I can't really vouch for anything. Anyways, kanji. I remember when I was in university taking Japanese, I was so jealous of all the Chinese people because kanji was the hardest thing for me to master, and for them it was just so easy for the most part. Now, part of the reason I struggled with it so much is I, like a lot of other people, were kind of approaching it in the wrong way. So in a textbook, you'll often look at kanji like this. So you'll see a character, you'll see in English it means now, and you'll see various different pronunciations that it can have depending on what word it's part of. Now, memorizing all of that information out of context is really difficult, and even if you do, it's not likely you're going to retain it long term. So what I found is that it's much easier to take a different approach to it. So the first thing you need to do is forget about all of these pronunciations here. You don't need to memorize them, you just don't. Okay? Just remember this character, and then it means now. And you can figure out the pronunciations by applying it to words that you already know. So for example, if we take now and the character for day and put them together, any reasonably logical person would be able to guess that that's going to mean today. Now, most people that have been studying Japanese for even a little bit know today is kyo. So you didn't need to memorize any individual pronunciations of each of these characters and figure out which one to use. You just need to know that today is kyo, and that's what these characters mean. Similarly, over here we have now and month. Now, I don't need to memorize the individual readings. I know this month is kongetsu, so all I need to see is that, oh yeah, now and month is going to be this month. Now I know how to pronounce them. So this is a lot better for having the information stick long term. And as you start seeing more examples of the various kanji characters like this, you tend to pick up a natural feel for when what readings should be used. So you know the meaning and the pronunciation after a while. Okay. So again, this is basically just a long-winded way of saying what I say about most of Japanese. Learn everything in context. So don't memorize individual readings, memorize vocab or learn vocab. Okay? So for those of you that are interested in learning more about how to approach learning kanji, this is actually video 1 of a 3-part series. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about how I teach my high school students to read kanji. Not to write it, just to read it. And then in the third video, I'll talk about how I personally learned how to read and write kanji in a way that allowed me to maintain that long term. I'm still working on a smooth way to integrate that into a classroom, but there's no other method that even comes close to touching it, at least in my experience. So if you found this or any of my other videos helpful, please subscribe somewhere around here, wherever it decides to pop up. And if you're looking for my other videos, once they're ready, they'll pop up somewhere as well. Until then, it'll probably be one of my animations or something. Anyways, hope you found this useful. Hope you'll check out some of my other videos, and goodbye till next time.